Hello everybody and welcome to another Transformers third party review. Thanks to the guys over at TF Direct. Today we're taking a look at the Decepticon PJ-01 Evil Blood Blade. This is by Asia TF Dream Factory. This is the upgraded right arm of the Revenge of the Fallen Megatron. Because let's all face it, the arm he came with was just a little bit naff. The box is a nice high gloss finish, quite a thick box. We've got imagery there of the arm on the side. The actual Megatron itself is blacked out. We've got some sort of writing there. I'm unable to read the text, I'm afraid. And then on the back here we just got the Cybertron words on the shoulder there. And replacement component. Open laser cannon. There we go. We've also got strength, intelligence, speed, endurance, rank, courage, fire blast, and skill. We've got 3 max ones on there. That must mean he's really good. Bottom there is ages 5 plus. Without further ado, let's crack it open. Right, this set is actually available in 2 colours. You've got the standard set, which basically attaches to the normal Revenge of the Fallen, and you also get a much darker blackish and purple, which attaches to the Nightmare version, which I believe was released as part of the Dark of the Moon line, maybe as an Asia exclusive. But this is the arm. Let's just have a look at those detailing. We've got the Cybertronian words. It's a very nice arm. It just feels very much like the Hasbro arm. It just pegs in there. Let's take a look at the articulation whilst we've got it there. It's out there. Nice rotation. Nice bend there. This section can come up. This section can rotate and go up and down. We do have an LED, the button's just on the inside here, click that. We've got a really nice, very strong blue light on there. It's a quite fiddly little button though, just trying to get in there. There we go. We do actually have variations on this as well. You can come around to this joint here, and basically this section here unplugs, and you have these other sections here, so we can just grab this top section, grab this bottom section, give it a wiggle, and they are literally over these joints here. You can then put this section in, which is a kind of very kind of movie accurate hand. It's very similar to the UFO accessory we got not so long back. That can just plug on there. Or you also get a fixed version of this, which is designed for the vehicle mode. But either way, you know, this is pretty nice. No real gimmicks. It's a nice shape. Again, you get a use of this very tight ratchet joint there. Very well made, very high quality of plastic. This is all very spring loaded as well. It's just a silly, silly hand. Megatron shouldn't have hands like that, although it is more screen accurate. Right, here we have Leader Megs. This is actually the one that comes with the spindly arm. It's the KO I got from TF Direct not so long ago. If you'd like to see a review of this figure, just click on the info button up the top corner here. The company that's making this arm have teased pictures of a more screen accurate head, and rumour has it they're also working on the leg upgrade. I saw images not so long back of the leg upgrade and I wasn't sure who was working on it, but apparently it is the same company, so we'll be getting decent legs, and this should really increase the size and mass of Megatron. Now let's just take a look at this arm. By the way, my electrics keep going off. He keeps making tank noises, so I apologise in advance. Right, let's disconnect his arm. You want to just pull this back section off and get rid of that arm. Now Megatron looks a little bit worse for wear right at the moment, doesn't he? But we can come in with this shoulder, and we're going to place this on here like so. That's a nice tight fit, and then this section is going to come in here, and again that's going to tab in. Very, very nice secure connection on there, and look at the colour match. That's a very, very accurate colour match there. Let's just bring this section back and tab it into the backpack. like so. Right, there we have his new shoulder attached. First port of action, let's get the kind of screen accuracy thing going. Some of the early renders of Megatron had him with these arms. Let's just shove that in there. And to get it to click in, you really have to apply force to the top of the shoulder for it to tab right in past that notch. But once it's in, it is really in. Right, here we have a kind of really nice, dark, evil Megatron. Let's just adjust these spindle hands as well. There we go. Doesn't that look better? I absolutely love the look and feel of this. Actually, it puts the rest of Megatron to shame. It's actually built better. Levels of detailing are very, very high. We do have a rotation on this hand as well. You've got a lot of play there to angle it exactly how you want to, but it's a very, very good arm. See, they've kind of hooked us in, haven't they? Because the more you look at the arm and think, oh yeah, that really makes a difference with Megatron, it really does look that much better. And the more you think, oh, yeah, maybe he could do with a different head, or yeah, maybe he could do with it. We just need a whole new Megatron done like this. Stop giving him to us in pieces, just finish him off. Anyway, the arm looks splendid. Let's stick that cannon on. There we have it. Again, you just got to give it a really strong tug to pull it off and pull it back on. I mean, if you look at this one, I've been pulling that off and pulling that on quite a bit. There's no stress or anything on there. It's a very, very thick plastic. So I've got no real worry about wear and tear. I mean, we're not going to be doing this constantly. You're kind of going to decide on what arm you want. You're going to keep it on there for a bit. Maybe if you're doing a photo shoot, that may be slightly different, but definitely goes on there very well and holds on very well indeed. I do love this cannon arm though. It reminds me more of what Megatron is, because obviously Megatron's always had that big gun on his arm. But I mean, you compare how amazing that looks to that. Yeah. And here we have that gun cap section on, which resembles more of the look at the world in your eyes. Look at that. That is brilliant. That is scary. Scary bright. Remember, kids, don't look at bright lights. It's not good for your eyes. But I love how you can see the light glowing through some of this thinner plastic along here. That is gorgeous. I love how they've done that. It's just a really nice arm. It's a good mod. It's a good mod. I don't know if they've based it on anybody else's work. Sometimes these little companies do have the tendency to borrow people's designs off things like Shapeways, etc. I don't know. Maybe Fake Buster or somebody has been ripped off again. But at least they put a lot of effort into getting this spot on. Here he is alongside Starscream. Aesthetically, he does look a lot better, but he definitely needs that height. Here he is alongside Forever's Prime 2.0. And here he is alongside Prime. See, that mold just isn't big enough. Megatron wasn't the same height as Prime. He was bigger. Righto, transformation into tank mode for Megatron is exactly the same. Although we don't put this arm across anymore. We don't get instructions with the set either, apparently, so it's kind of guesswork. But this arm plugs in absolutely perfectly. Everything tabs in as it should. My Megatron still makes random noises. Basically, as we lower the arm down, we rotate this section around. This groove here is now going to rest nicely against this section here. So you can bring that down. Please be quiet. You want to lift this section up, give this a tug, and it extends. You can now rotate this around, and now you've extended it, it clears this back section here quite nicely, and then just angle that down, and there we have our Megatron with a mega tank gun thingy going on. We do get full use of the pivot, although we do get it banging against the front here, but that, in my opinion, does look a lot better for Megatron's tank mode than what we got with the official release. You've still got the head stuck down there out of the way. Really looking forward to seeing what they do with the head upgrade. It would be nice to get something a little bit more screen accurate. But as far as tank goes, I mean, that's pretty nice. It makes a lot of difference, doesn't it? I'm actually quite tempted to get another one of these, just a cheap... another cheap bootleg or maybe a junk or something, just to have it displayed in the tank mode, because I really like how different that now looks. And I see we can display the same with this section on. It would just plug in here, but it would look a little bit silly. It's just a little bit too small. And of course, let's not forget we do still have that LED light, so just tap that on. There we go. Let's, for the purpose, let's just turn out the lights. That's pretty good, isn't it? So there we have it, my lovelies. That is the Evil Blood Blade from Asia TF Dream Factory. Now, Dream Factory, were they the same ones that done that Transformers Prime bulkhead upgrade kit? Oh man, that was a while back. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. I'm not sure if it's the same guys or not, whether they've just kind of borrowed the name or have similar names. I don't know. But either way, it is a highly recommended kit. It works extremely well, and they do they said they do a kit for the Nightmare version of Megatron as well. Go out, go and buy it. Click the link in the description below, takes you through to tfdirect.com, and you'll see this product on their page. And if you scroll through my description here, there's a small voucher code as well to save some money when purchasing over $100 US. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time, from myself and Megatron, goodbye.